if you're new here, we have 23 acres, and we got quite a few stand sets out here, but between last year and now my first sit out here in a new spot, what I'm really coming to realize is the wind swirls so much on this property. It's constant. It's like I can't safely predict a wind anywhere. And I'm not quite sure why. You know, there's like one spot that I know, like it's up against some pines, so the wind's not gonna blow through those pines. I get that. That one makes sense. But like this one, I'm in a valley. It's wide open to my north here. It should be hitting me right in the face when I'm facing this direction. But it's not. It's kind of blowing down through the valley instead of, you know, against this face. It's just one of the things about this property. It's a little frustrating, but we're learning. We're learning as we go. We keep improving. And we'll get it figured out sooner or later. I'm out here today after... There's 3 bucks. There's 3 bucks around this property that are on my hit list. One's a 4-year-old. The other one might be a 4-year-old as well, and then there's a 6-year-old. But this property doesn't hold deer. It's a pass through. We get them for like a day or two at a time, and then they're moving on, and then they come back like a week later. So they definitely come through here, and they usually start showing up around mid-October, October 14th. But I'm hoping with this cold front, they take an early trip. With an early cold front like this, bucks will get up and they'll stretch their legs. They'll move a little further than they usually do. They might even go check on their fall range. You know, I've seen it plenty of years now with trail cameras. We get like a big buck that shows up early October, mid-October, disappears for 3 weeks. And the rut's here and they're here like every other day. So that's the plan. I love this new spot I'm in though. This tree that I put this stand in this year. Very happy with the view. But I'm already feeling it already feels more like a rifle spot than a bow spot, but we'll see how it works out. Don't really know until you hunt it, right? So I'm gonna go back to being quiet and hope we see something this morning. Alright, I gotta get down. I just felt it blow from the south again here, so I was only gonna stay for another probably 45 minutes to an hour anyway, so we're just gonna get out of here before we ruin future hunts for no reason.
All right, I'm hunting over an open field tonight. Wide open. I mean, massively open. So I got a target over there. I don't know what yardage this is. Take one quick warm-up shot and then we're gonna head out. 47, kind of a random distance, which is what I like to warm up at. But with a single pin, you dial that right to 47, and then it's all up to you. I got a real heavy crosswind, left to right, so we'll see how much it affects it. But with the deer facing the way it is, the left to right's not gonna hurt me too much. Ooh, babe, that is dead. That is a dead deer. Let's go pull that arrow, and then we're gonna get hunting. I always like to hit a warm-up shot every now and then at just random distances just before I go out to make sure my sights aren't off. My bow gets banged around a lot. I'm tossing it in and out of the truck a lot. You know, after every trip, it's getting stowed away, pulled out, put in a backpack, pulled out, backpack strapped to a tree stand. So you always want to make sure you're still on. And man, that slightly quartering away at 47, nailed it. It's a tad bit high. If that deer ducks at all, I probably miss or hurt it, but that's not bad for a quick warm-up shot. I mean, .47's no joke, so to drop her into the lung like that, I'm happy.
Alright, I got you guys up really high tonight, try to keep you out of the wind. Plus, if I shoot anything, I'm gonna have to be standing in this blind. But We're in an old makeshift box blind, and tonight's definitely more of an observation sit than it is hunting. I don't have a whole lot of shooting lanes. The hayfield next to us is, they can cross it anywhere, so I like to watch this hayfield, see where they're crossing out of these ravines, when they're crossing out of these ravines, and just get some eyes on some deer tonight. We obviously have corn behind us, so at any point, you know, deer could be walking this edge, and there is a ton of sign along this cornfield edge. But in general, you know, we're just kind of watching this hayfield, seeing anything cross. But I'm gonna sit down, shut up. We're gonna hang out for a while. It's cold. It feels like hunting season now. Cold north wind, there's nothing like it. We all know no bananas on the boat. What about the tree stand? Any rules on that? Ladies and gentlemen, no bananas in the tree stand either. Learned my lesson today. I don't know whose idea it was to bring a banana to the stand. We knew we don't take them in the boats. Also, no tree stand. Every deer I saw, the first 5 had no reason to be spooked. And the ones behind me picked me out right away. No other reason other than banana. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we end it today. I tried to put something together with some information, so my target bucks are in here. Don't bring bananas to the stand, just like you don't bring them to the boat. And I had a whole nother hunt that I am going to include like no footage from at all. I didn't see a deer, I didn't see a bird, I didn't see a squirrel. I don't know what happened. It was just, I picked the worst spot on the planet apparently. But either way, we've been getting out a lot more this year than we ever have in the past. And I'm going to keep going. We got another cold front coming here. We've been blessed this October with cold weather. Like once a week, we got a couple of days of real cold weather, and the deer movement's been there, and buddies have been shooting bucks, and you know, they've been on their feet in daylight. We're coming up to that October lull. Think of it what you will. I know I have experienced it in the past where just no deer move, no bucks on cameras. I've had years where during those same days when it's cold or it's warm, you're getting random daylight photos. It's the unknown time of October coming up this weekend. Luckily, here in Wisconsin where we are, we're getting another cold front coming through. So I'm going to be out. Everyone that I know is going to be getting out after this one for sure. And hopefully we can bring you guys some more entertaining stuff. But that is all for today's episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. We're going to keep pumping it out as much as humanly possible this year. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see you in the woods.